Orientation is locked. Don't lock it. Why did my phone do this? Okay. Okay, did you get a notification that I went live?
Oh, dang, I wasn't subscribed.
Tiffany.
I wasn't even subscribed. Here we go. It's
Okay.
It's right now.
All right, cool. So if
we rolling.
We're rolling. Oh, turn your volume down.
Okay.
So we don't get feedback. Well, hello. We got 2 people on here. Join me while I retighten her hair. Somebody came on and left. Okay. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. We washed, braided, banded, washed, and now we're doing her retightening. And I like to clean my lines. Every time I do retightening, I clean my lines. You gotta go up. My method might be slow, but that's how I get my clean lines, so works for me though. If you have any questions, you can leave it down in the chat and we'll answer it. Do you have your chat box open? Do you see if somebody makes a comment? Maybe height. Oh, at the bottom. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's supposed to be showing up right down here.
Right. But like if there are a lot, it moves, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say I could add you said I could add a link, I forgot.
Oh, Cash App.
I wonder, can you add it? You think? Does it just go in the chat?
I'll just put it in the chat.
Okay. $sign. I believe it's MJOAT. I think. Am I able to leave here? Hello. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We're just working. We, meaning me. I think you sent me something on there before, haven't you? You need to verify that I actually told you the right thing. Yeah. Yesterday, I was, my other client was watching this live that I did maybe 3 years ago when I had used some cleaning company from Instagram. And I paid for 6 hours worth of cleaning. And the girl that came to clean my house did a lousy job. In fact, I was even helping her that day. So if you haven't seen that live, watch it later. But I was talking about my experience. I was scared. I thought maybe she left so suddenly. I was scared she had like stolen from me or something. It didn't make sense the way she just didn't finish her job and left. So I texted her, and when she was leaving, she had her bucket and her broom and stuff, and I thought she was just going to her car. She left. She's going out the door, banging my walls with her stuff. Did you verify it?
Yeah.
Did you verify it?
This is it right here.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, thank you. So she's banging my walls, leaving, and I'm thinking, what's going on with this girl? So she leaves, and 5 minutes later, I'm thinking, oh, she's outside. I look, her car's not there. She's gone. She was gone. So I texted her, and my phone auto-corrected it. I said, hey, did you leave? But my phone auto-corrected and said, sis, you leave. Sis, it says, sis, you leave. Instead of, hey, did you leave? It said, hey, sis, you leave, right? So she texts me back, and she's like, first of all, I'm not your sis. That's unprofessional. And I'm thinking, what happened? What's going on here? If anything, you should be professional to me, because you're the one who was doing business and cleaning my house, not the other way around. Anywho, I text her. I didn't get a phone number. It's like you could text through some 833 number through the company, but not her direct number, right? So when I text, she didn't reply. So I said, okay. I went ahead and gave her a review. I gave her a bad review, and I said, this is what happened. She came, clean, didn't clean properly. I had to call her attention to certain places. She did it over gladly, but then she got to master bedroom, didn't finish, left the trash, left stuff, and just left. Didn't even tell me she was leaving. Just left. So after I give the review, now she gonna text me. You're a wicked woman. This and that. I'm like, I'm wicked. You're running a business.
Wow.
I mean, she's a young girl, so I don't blame her. Y'all don't know what I go through. You're a wicked woman. And I'm thinking, there must be something going on with this kid, because this ain't making no sense. You running a business, a cleaning business. You come to clean. You don't finish your job, and you get a review that you deserve. And I'm a wicked woman. for giving you the review. But the sad part though is when I saw her reviews, it said attention to detail was not her strong suit. But if you tell her, hey, you didn't clean this properly, can you do it over? She gladly will. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give her a chance. You know? But learn my lesson.
Wow.
I was like, I'm not using this company. I don't even remember their name. I found them on Instagram. Never again. Never again.
Over my cousin, them cleaning company. They got a cleaning company. The luminary.
Now the funny thing is, before the day before she showed up, she texted me, asked if she can bring a male friend that she's training to run his cleaning business. I said, no, no, ma'am. You're not gonna use my house for training as a training ground. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
And I've never met you. So what if y'all come and something happen? So that was another flag right there. Like, what?
Can you see the chat on your end?
Chat. I see Bird says, Tiffany says, let's do it.
I put that cash up in there, but it ain't showing me.
How do I see chats? Don't know. I'm not sure. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? Is this a good angle? Can somebody tell me? Is this a good angle? Or should I like change the camera around? I hope this is like a good angle for y'all. Got a little audience. What does it say? 12 people? Cool. We'll take 12. Hey. That's valuable time that somebody's spending watching me. I'm grateful. Time you can't get back, you know. So thank you for just being here. Watching me babble on. One thing that I've always wanted to kind of talk about is why I changed my channel from crochet. I haven't stopped makeup, so I can't say I changed it from makeup. I do like makeup. It's just I really wasn't getting views.
You talking to the people?
All of everybody.
Oh, okay.
Makeup really wasn't giving me views like that, and it was so saturated that I was just like, I don't know about running my channel like a makeup channel. And then I did crochets, and then crochets got so many views. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna stick with the hair. The hair seemed to pull more crowd. So then I stopped doing more like protective styles and stuff like that. And then my dad passed. Actually, the reason why I got locks. The reason why I got locks, I was grieving, y'all. My dad had surgery, and it wasn't looking good. When we went home, when you're used to seeing your dad stoic and strong and exercising in his late 70s, and now he's 80 and had surgery, and then now he's in bed, you know, like that's not how he wanted to go down. He always didn't want to become a burden to anybody. But watching him just laying in the bed, fragile, it just did something to me. But anyway, so I'm back home visiting my dad after surgery. He ain't looking good. And I think it was just a grief response for me. I wanted to feel good. So I woke up one day and I told my mom, I said, let's go get Sister Locs. And she's like, you sure? I said, yep, let's just do it. I did not do any research what Sister Loc was, what Microloc was. I didn't know who was going to maintain it for me when I came back to the United States. I knew nothing about what I was getting into. I woke up, I called the Sister Lock place in Ghana. They said, we can see you tomorrow. And that was it. I took my crochets out that night, washed my hair, and the next day I went and got Sister Locks established. Now, I'm glad I got Sister Locks because I didn't know the difference. I probably could have gotten Microlocs and I wanted Sister Locks. So I was glad I actually got Sister Locks because it was confirmed when I came back to the United States and I had a Sister Lock consultant assess my locks and then she told me, yeah, you do have Sister Locks. So thankful for that. But yeah, that's how I got my locks. So I came back and now I'm looking in Nashville, Tennessee. Who's gonna maintain these locks for me? That was rough. Trying to find somebody to maintain these locks. Yeah, we don't have a lot of locticians. We have like locticians for traditional locks. A lot of those people here in Nashville, but not um, sister locticians and certified sister lock consultants. It's yeah, it's not easy to find. Now you may find them, but who's talking to you, Siri? You may find them, but they're not accepting transfer clients. So that's one other thing you're gonna go through. All right, what am I doing? I'm taking out her braiding and banding that I did before I washed her hair. I keep it in until I'm getting to that side and then I release it, okay, because it's damp. And by the time I get to it, it's a little bit on the drier side. But I did blow dry first a little bit before I put it up. So going back to my story, I finally found somebody who was willing to take me, but actually, let me go back. She wasn't willing to take me. She said, I'm not taking trust fund clients, but you feel free to come for a consultation. I said, okay. So I said to myself, I know Jesus, you're going to take me. That's what I said to myself, right? Anyway, so I go for consultation and she looks at my lock. She confirms that I have sister locks. And then she said, yep, I can take you. So my next appointment, I went for a retightening. And then went for a second retightening. And unfortunately, my dad passed. So I told her, I said, I gotta go home because I have to go bury my dad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my next retightening in Ghana. And she said, okay. Went, did my retightening, did a funeral, came back, and I couldn't get in her books. I couldn't get in her book. She said she had cut back on work, and I'm like, she fired me. I think she just fired me. I couldn't get in her books. That's okay. So then I had to find somebody else. So I go on the Sister Locks website. I'm looking in Tennessee. Then I find a girl um, who was gracious enough to get me in. The only thing with her was she was a little bit on the expensive side than I could handle. So I couldn't keep going to her. But I will say this, she's the one that encouraged me. She said, Tennessee, well, specifically Nashville, we don't have a lot of sister locticians, and you already do hair. So why don't you take this course? I'm like, nope, I'm not doing locks. It's too small, too tedious, too much work. Here I am. I thought about it and thought about it. And the reason why I went with it was, I got locks when my dad wasn't doing well. That's when I got the feeling to go get locks. When I got back, he said to me, oh, you did your hair like your mom's. I said, yeah. He said, I like it. So I thought about that. And I was like, hey, what if this is a way that dad was going to bless me? What he said. He liked my hair. So maybe I should just go ahead and take the sister law course. Not just because my dad liked it on me, but as hard as it was for me to find somebody who was willing to do my hair, I'm sure other people are going through the same thing, trying to find somebody in Nashville to do their sister locks and microlocs. So initially, my thought was I was going to become the foster parent, foster parent for people who didn't have anybody. But do you know? that if you're willing to take foster kids, you might get some bad kids. Yeah, I learned real quick. Okay, I can't be a foster parent for everybody. I have to really look through who I can help and who I just can't do. I had to be realistic. Else, I was going to have all kinds of people, all kinds of locks in this chair. And me with my OCD wanting to fix everything, I will be doing so many repairs for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's how come I started doing locks, and how come my channel has changed from sorry. That's how come my channel has changed from crochets to locks. And honestly, we signed a non-disclosure agreement to not show the details of what you're doing when you're doing sister locks, because it's trademarked, right? And so I wasn't recording. I was scared to record. I didn't want to show anything that I wasn't supposed to show. So my channel was just kind of like stagnant, sitting there, and I'm working. I just can't show my work. But I realized, okay, so far as I'm not showing how to do the grid, I'm not showing specifically sister lock work and how to do it, I'm good. So starting this week, y'all, I'm gonna try to post as much as I can. And when I'm working, I'll go live. And if somebody wants to watch it, they can watch. If you have questions on, slippage, why you should braid and band, log journey. If you have any log questions, and if I don't know it, I'll find it. If I don't know it, I'll tell you I don't know it. But if I know it, I'll answer your questions. So if you have any live log questions, ask me, okay? So yeah, now my channel is not just crochets. It's crochet, locks, lifestyle, makeup, and mixture of everything. A mixture of everything right now. And Tiffany, whose hair I'm doing, is working on her channel. She's going to be helping people with your spiritual journey, how to cope with grief and healing, just healing from emotional trauma, stuff like that. So I figured we can go live and she can see how it goes. So when channel's ready, I'll share with y'all under this video. You can check her out. I thought I was gonna sit down and do a whole sit down and talk about why I'm doing locks now and not crochets.
That's pretty good.
I guess this was easy to just put it out there.
Yeah. Something to relate.
Exactly.
Relate with the customer, I guess, the viewers.
And the good thing though is I can still do crochets on my locks. So it's not like I've quit doing crochets at all, Totally, I can still do crochets. I actually have a crochet video I'm trying to edit and upload. Any questions, anybody? Nope. Oh, this is the dab tool. This tool that I'm using, I'm showing them. It's called the dab tool. It's really, really good. You can use this side to part and this side to do your interlocking. And the hump here really helps you to pull up. See that? It helps you to pull up. I like that. Makes your work easy. I like to use two tools. Either I'll use this tool or I'll use this tool. And sometimes, depending if my fingers get tired using this, I'll just switch over. But I feel like sometimes I feel like this gives me cleaner work. Let me try that. I don't know if it's my mind, but sometimes I'll be using this and I'm like, I feel like it's giving me cleaner work. Let's see. Put it here. Is it my mind? Look the same? When you have hair like this, it's very curly and frizzy. It's more on the loose texture kind. They easily want to go join the others. They want to go party with your partners. So you have to separate them so they don't enter into the other locks. Even that, you still have to fight with cleaning the lines. Ideally, you want to lock it down, going down, but if it's too tight, I just leave it right there because next time I come back, I can see where I last stopped and I know exactly where to go. So I don't tighten it real tight just for the sake of locking down. I guess when I talked about the loctician that encouraged me to go take the Sister Loc course, and I refused. I said they were too tiny, too time consuming. I never said I went ahead and took the course today. I did. I took the Sister Loc course February last year, February 2023. And then I quit my nursing job June 2023. I decided I'm going to take a leap of faith because you know what? After my dad died, it just felt like life is so short. You know, why not do the things that you want to try? I said, let me just take a chance on myself. I told my husband about it, and he was like, okay. I said, give me a year and let me work from home. Let me do this lock thing. Let's see if I can make as much as I was making as a nurse. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just go back doing nursing and do this part time. So what I did was I went PRN, resigned from my clinical supervisor position, and because that was salary, they didn't have a part time position in that, so I had to just step down and become a PRN nurse, and I just never picked up hours, and it was like, you know what, if I'm not picking up hours, let me just resign. So I went ahead and I resigned completely. And this year, I said to my husband, you know what, I think I need to keep my license going. I haven't worked in a year, so I haven't worked nursing in a year. I'm gonna go ahead and start maybe looking to pick up hours somewhere. And I thought, I love beauty, I love all that kind of stuff. So maybe like a dermatologic office, or maybe I'll learn um, Botox shots, you know, take a course in that or something like that and work at a med spa. So I'm thinking all these things, right? And then we took a trip to Hawaii. We took a family trip to Hawaii. And on my birthday, while I'm on my vacation, I got a call from my previous job. And they're like, so, what are you doing lately? And I said, I'm still doing my thing. well, we need help. The supervisors need help. We would love for you to come back and as a part-time nurse and just help the supervisors. Since you used to be a supervisor, you know how to do this. And I said, okay, you got my attention. Because there I was praying, thinking I was going to take some courses, do a med spa or something like that. And now my old job calls me. So I just took it as a sign and I reapplied. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm doing part-time helping the supervisors with recertifications and things like that. 2 hours here, 3 hours here. If I want to pick up more hours, I can. But it's been a blessing, honestly. I get to work, do the hair full time, and do nursing part time, and I think I'm okay with that. I do miss my NICU babies though. Sometimes I just want to go to the hospital where I used to work and just be like, let me in, let me hold the baby. I really do miss them NICU babies. A joke that I used to make all the time was like, I'd say, don't ask me to do CPR because I'm gonna do thumb CPR on you because that's what I know to do, little bitty thumb CPR on babies. So don't ask me to do an adult CPR. Of course I'm kidding, but I used to make a joke like that. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Okay. You can tell me I was out of view. Where your phone at? I'm still, yeah, that's when I was out of view. I fixed it.
I'm a bad moderator.
Co-pilot.
I was trying not to disrupt your flow.
Mm-hmm. Usually I'll take my walk in the morning, and lately I've decided I'm just gonna buy me a selfie stick, and while walking, record some videos talking about different things about locks, and put myself to some use. Have some content to talk about. Because sometimes it's like I want to plan and do my hair and makeup done, sit down and formally chat, and it just never works out. So I'm like, listen, life be life, and I'm gonna just come in here with my morning face on my walk and just talk. I don't care. Because opportunity comes, it's not always convenient. You just gotta grab onto it. Oh, the rainbow color too is giving a cleaner look. Thank you. Okay, so it's not my mind. Okay. Now I will say this though, it also depends on the person's hair because she has very loose hair. Getting clean lines are kind of challenging, but this tool on tighter curls, it works great. Thank you for confirming that this gives cleaner work. Move this a little bit. Any comment?
I don't see anything other than that one person.
Okay, 30 people watching. Thank you. Can you give a thumbs up? Like this video? Kindly. I'm gonna turn the light on this thing. See if that helps a bit.
Somebody asked about location, please.
Location. Can you do mine? I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. The person who said, "Can you do mine?" Where are you located? Look how long your hair is.
I know. Very long.
Shrinkage. Oh, you like her? I like her too.
Yeah, I just randomly found her on here.
Her channel grew crazy fast when she initially came.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
It was
something
like
she said?
it was like months. She was like in 100-some thousands. I think it's just what she was sharing and all that. It resonated with a lot of people. I like her. Erin on Demand. I know they were like building their house and everything.
Oh yeah.
A while back when I used to watch a lot of YouTube and watch other people, they were like building. I think she was newly married, and they were like building.
Yeah, I think I just Googled it. I mean, I think I've seen one of her videos a while back. I don't know what I was looking at of the video because I know she talks about entrepreneur and all that stuff too. So social media.
Yeah.
You still on?
Mm-hmm. If we clocked an hour, I'll turn off after an hour.
Oh, mine don't froze up or something. Yeah, I would know.
Okay, moderator.
I don't know how long we've been on here. I don't really
We've
have
been
no
here
time
for
step
about,
with that one.
oh, we've been here more than an hour. 69 minutes. Wow, time flies. Now, I know your hair is two strand twist, but I went ahead and put this one because it was unraveled. I went ahead and put the whole thing in interlocks so it doesn't come apart again. So you got a baby lock. Put your hand up for me, please. Put your hand up for me.
Have you looked at this video right here? Start and grow your YouTube channel in 2024. There's some pretty good tips on here.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at it. Somebody said, oh, period.
I don't really know what that means.
I guess like good job or looks good or something like that. Like you're doing something good. We too old for them words. She's like, I don't know what that means. The only reason why I can guess what that means is because my daughter says it sometimes. Like yesterday, my client that came, she hasn't seen me in like 7 weeks. So when she saw me, she was like, oh, you look snatched. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. I lost a little bit. So I was telling my daughter about it. I said, my client said, oh, you look snatched. And she said, period. So, yeah. So that makes me think, okay, that means, good job or whatever that means. Does anybody know what period means when the kids say period? Because we having a senior moment here. We don't understand what that means.
I don't know. My son does shrug his shoulders, so I know what that means. Like, I mean, he shrugs his shoulders at everything.
The other one is
a question. It's like
the other one is bruh. I'm like, who you calling bruh? Like the other day, I don't remember what it was, but my husband texted my son or showed him a picture of some shoes he got him or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And and then he said, "Oh, they don't have it in your size. Never mind." And I think my son texted him back and said, "Bruh, why you even show it to me?" He said, "Who you going, bruh?" Girl is bruh. Boy is bruh. Everybody is
Yeah,
bruh.
everybody, bro. It's become a little too saturated. That ain't even the way it's supposed to be.
My cousin said her daughter said, "Man, bro, mom." I said, "Really, bro, mom, bro and mom, bro, mom." Too funny,
Yeah, my niece says bro sometimes too.
bro. All
She
frustrated,
got it all off of YouTube. She did anyway.
bro. Like, mm-mm-mm. No, nobody explained what bro means. I guess y'all don't know either. Mm.
I mean, I know what it means as far as like me growing up and saying it, or my generation of saying it, but I don't know what they talking about today, and how they've retermed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't even make it cool no more, cause I don't even.
I'll get another one.
Okay. So where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
Do you put stuff on your in your community on your community board?
I used to.
Yeah.
Used to. And I was really active. Once in a while I'll do that. Okay, we're going to say goodbye. I think we've been here for a minute. Deuces.